Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nuraina Naziha binti Muhammad Zaid. My metric number are 2022477004.
And my name is Engku Imanuha binti Engku Muhammad Azlan, and my matrix number are 2022469146. The topic that we choose for this assignment is How to Buy Happiness by Michael Norton.
It is titled How to Buy Happiness. This speech was delivered on 25 April 2020, represented by Michael Norton. The speech that delivered by Michael Norton is an informative speech that he informed the audience about on how money can indeed buy happiness when you don't spend it on yourself. The speech is presented at Ted's Cambridge events in Massachusetts, United States. His profile, Michael Norton is the Harlow M. Brille Professor in Business Administration at the Harvard Business School. He holds a BA in Psychology and English from Williams College and PhD in Psychology from Princeton University. He is the co-author of the book Happy Money, The Science of Happier Spending, which was released by Simon and Schuster at 14 May 2030. Michael Norton is extremely adept in communicating, searching on how money affects who.
Based on the speech, the speaker has mentioned 3 main points on how money can buy happiness. In the speech, the speaker mentioned why money can buy you happiness, and it just based on how you would spend it. The first main point is how you spend it wrongly. The second main point is how you spend it on the wrong things, and the third main point is how you spend it on others rather than yourself. The speaker also stated that money does not determine how happy you would, it's just how you enjoy spending the money instead. The attention getter. Michael started his speech by giving out link between money and happiness. He also shared a famous phrase based on the topic, which is money can buy happiness. The speaker also shared that the ideology about people's stereotypes on how the phrases was wrong. The audience gained interest in his speech because of the jokes that he cracks between the introduction. How speaker revealed the topic. He generally explaining the topic and how it can be seen in our daily life. The speaker revealed his topic to the audience with a situation where both the audience can relate to. Michael also very clear about the facts of the topic, where you can see his credibility in his speech, where he also shares evidence and examples. The credibility Michael get into his first main point while throwing a jokes which made the audience attention fully on him. The introduction of Michael Norton's speech was really good as he gets all the attention of the audience in a creative way. Preview of the main contents. His introduction ended with a clear main point preview as the body of the speech he starts. The first main point with an experiment on the article about how people would spend the money if they win a lottery by CNN. The body discussion based on their organization. Making a skeleton or body of speech is one of the steps in the speaking process. Before delivering the speech to the audience, the technique made it easier for the speaker to organize its material. The speaker's eyes will become evidence once the speech body has been written. Regarding who should talk first, who should speak next, and who should finish speaking. One of the factors that contribute to a successful speech is the speech body. Number of main points. There are 3 main points in the speech. The first main point was how people spending the money wrongly. The second main point was how people spend the money on the wrong things. And the third main point was how people spend the money on others rather than yourself. Supporting material use. The speaker was using examples from the article by CNN to prove his point. On first main point, the speaker also doing an experiment to see the percentage of the personal and pro-social among the students of University of British Columbia. The speaker was using causal order to organize the speech, where he being informative about the main point, where he showing the supporting material used, Michael then persuasive the audience on how exactly you should spend the money to be happy according to the experiment made.
Next, the conclusion. Mika ends her speech by saying that if you think money cannot buy happiness, you are not spending it right. He even states that spending on the other people has a bigger return for you than spending on yourself. Next, Mika Norton intonation and pitching her speech when it comes to dramatic statement. He also respect when the audience begin to chuckle. Mika Norton briefly paused before resuming with expert. Mika Norton ended her speech with confident and solid knowledge. The audience received it clearly and he gave many examples so that the audience could touch their heart to do good things and help people in distress with our own money. Mika Norton only takes 21 seconds, which is no more than 5% to 10% of the speech, to end by enforcing the central idea of her speech. He summarized the three main points of his speech and made the dramatic statement. He first summarized his speech by saying go to the website and thinking less about how to spend money on yourself and more about if we got the money, what can we do to benefit other people. This speech concludes three main points. They advise people to help each other. He compared people in Canada and Uganda. Then he persuaded the audience to pro-social with your money. Next, the delivery method. The speech delivered by Mika Norton attended by live audience in studio at Thames, Cambridge. In his speech, he was using reciting from memory, which is he memorized the speech and directly tell the audience. Besides, he also read the manuscript displayed on the screen, which is a comment from the anonymous regarding the money issue they use. We can conclude that Mika Norton can concentrate at her speech well, even he made a joke and the audience also laughed for a while. Next is analyze the speaker voice. The speaker had a clear voice so the audience can easily understand every point he made due to his speech. He also speaks loud so that his voice is clearly heard by the audience. Besides, the dialect that he used in his speech with its grammar and vocabulary is also flawless. Mika Norton good at playing with her voice rate that was used so soft but not too slow. He was called a professional because his voice not shaky when he delivered the speech. Mika Norton was using a smart casual when he gave a speech, in delivering a speech in front of other people. An appearance is the most important to look attractive and hopefully the audience will pay close attention. He looks confident with herself and using the right gesture like he opened her hand gesture, pressing two key points. He did not lean at anything and her movement was not hurried. Obviously, he looks very relaxed and her language conveys confidence when he gave the speech. Next discussion. From what we have learned from this speech entitled How to Buy Happiness by Mika Norton, there are evidence show that he is very confident in giving his speech to inform the audience about people who spend money on others got happier than people who spend it on themselves, nothing happened. What we appreciate the most about the speaker is how he used clearly detailed descriptions that can make the audience understand easier. His speech is more on advising the audience to lend a hand or donate money to those in need. Nevertheless, Mika Norton spoke smoothly in the English language so that everyone may hear clearly and understand each point. According to Mika Norton, If we think money cannot buy happiness, we are not spending it right.
All in all, from the analysis of the speech, there are lots of things that we can learn from the speech. We learn that how people review money in their life and how it is different for everyone. As a student, money will be the first problem and the first problem solver for us. Before we ensure our speech with the audience, a lot of research are required for you to completely understand the topic. As you understand the topic, delivering the topic with confidence and right methods would make a perfect speech.